The brave heart of Amara. In the heart of the vibrant and lush African savanna lay the village of Ikon, a place where the rhythm of life was dictated by the rising and setting sun. Here, under the shadow of mighty baobab trees and amidst the whispers of the wind through tall grasses, lived a young girl named Amara. Amara, though poor, was rich in spirit and kindness. She lived with her mother, and together they worked hard to survive, their days filled with toil and hope. Life was not easy for Amara. Each day was a test of endurance and spirit as she and her mother labored under the hot sun, trying to make ends meet. Amara's heart, however, was as vast as the savannah, filled with dreams and an unyielding kindness. Despite their hardships, she always found ways to help her neighbors, earning their love and respect. High above the village, in a magnificent palace adorned with gold and precious stones, ruled King Oba. His kingdom thrived, yet the struggles of the poor often eluded his notice. One day, the king issued a decree meant to increase the kingdom's wealth, unaware of the burdens it placed on his poorest subjects. This decree set the stage for Amara's path to cross with the kings, forever changing their lives. One fateful day, while gathering firewood in the forest, Amara stumbled upon a group of royal hunters. Amidst the trees, she discovered a lion cub trapped and in distress. Driven by courage, she freed the cub, an act witnessed by the hunters. They were struck by her bravery and informed King Oba of the extraordinary girl who had saved the cub. Impressed by her courage, King Oba summoned Amara to his palace. This unexpected meeting was daunting for the young girl, yet she faced it with the same bravery she showed in the forest. As she stood before the king, her poise and sincerity began to chip away at the king's preconceived notions about his subjects. Within the palace walls, Amara's pure heart and wisdom began to shine. She befriended Queen Zuri, whose compassion matched Amara's. The queen saw in Amara a spirit as strong as her own, and began to advocate for her within the palace. King Oba, too, found himself increasingly drawn to Amara's perspective. However, not everyone welcomed this new influence. Kofi, the king's cunning advisor, saw Amara's growing influence as a threat to his own power. Driven by greed and ambition, he devised a plan to discredit her. Kofi manipulated circumstances and people, weaving a web of deceit aimed at tarnishing Amara's reputation and seizing control of the kingdom's wealth for himself. Kofi's machinations led to a false accusation against Amara. He framed her for theft, turning the villagers and even the king against her. Amara, faced with the betrayal of those she had come to care for, was heartbroken but refused to give in to despair. She stood firm, maintaining her innocence and vowing to prove it. To clear her name, Amara agreed to undergo a trial by ordeal, a perilous test of courage and truth. This trial took her deep into the forest, a place filled with danger and mystery. Only the bravest could survive such a test, and Amara's resolve was put to the ultimate test. Against all odds, Amara triumphed in her trial. Her courage and purity of heart shone through, revealing the truth of her innocence. Her victory not only cleared her name, but also exposed Kofi's treachery. The kingdom saw Kofi for what he was, and he was swiftly brought to justice, restoring peace and order. With Kofi's deceit exposed, King Oba realized the strength and wisdom in Amara's heart. Humbled by the experience, he offered her a place in his court. Together, they worked to bring justice and prosperity to the land, bridging the gap between the rich and the poor. Amara's insights and compassion transformed the kingdom, making it a place of fairness and opportunity for all. Amara's journey from a humble village girl to a beloved leader left an indelible mark on the kingdom. Her legacy of bravery, compassion, and justice inspired generations, proving that a single brave heart could indeed change the world. The tale of Amara, the brave heart of Ikon, spread far and wide, reminding all that true strength lies not in wealth or power, but in the courage to stand for what is right. The story of Amara and King Oba is a powerful narrative of transformation, justice, and the enduring power of courage. It captivates with its rich cultural elements and emotional depth, leaving a lasting impression of what it means to be truly brave and just.